people, and welcome back to another episode of She, Body and Spirit, where we talk all things women health, fitness, and having a faith-based journey in everything you do. If you're new to this channel or haven't done it yet, please like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss another episode. And without further ado, let's get chatting. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about fitness journey, health, weight loss, and your body goals and how to tie your faith in it. Let's start with my journey and what I went through. Throughout grade 9, that's when I started my diets and looking at dieting. Mostly it went through in grade 10, where I started actually looking at recipes and I started doing these 3 ingredients, healthy muffin, healthy cake, energy balls. I ruined food completely for me. I replaced it with all of these healthy versions, only to realize that healthy versions have more calories in than if I just had a normal piece of cake. That healthy version had more calories in. And that's why this video is a lot about calories in versus calories out. And one, I don't believe in calorie tracking, and if you do it for a certain deficiency you have, or that's fine, but if you do it for weight loss, I don't truly believe in that. At that time the trend was to track calories. Calorie tracking was a big thing, like when I was grade 10. So throughout my year of grade 10, I tracked calories like a lot, and I was replacing everything, ruining food for me completely. And I didn't even lose weight. I just like stayed the same. I maybe lost about 3 kgs, but that wasn't a lot, and it became so stagnant, and it became a need for me to lose weight, a need. And then in grade 11, I went through the whole year where I was binge eating cake, takeouts, pizza, whatever I could find, eating whenever, whatever, feeling sick every day, feeling tired, feeling drained, feeling fatigued. And I don't know where to turn to, because why am I feeling this way? And I was feeling that way because I wasn't eating the right things. And the reason why I had a binge eating episode and a whole year of binge eating and a whole year of restrictive dieting is because I didn't have the Lord in me. I didn't know him like I know him now. The Lord does not tempt. He does not get tempted, and he does not tempt. He wouldn't tempt you to overeat. When you need a need fulfilled, and that's what happened to me, I tried to fulfill that need by either restrictive dieting and limiting myself and punishing myself to eat nothing because I need to look a certain way, because I want to have the world see me in a certain way, or I want to see myself in a certain way. And I went through the binge eating for the same reasons. I felt a need for something like love or something like that, so I just ate food to try and fulfill that need. But what I did not realize is that only God could meet that need for me. That need could not be made by food. It could not be made by dieting and being skinny and being seen as skinny. That need could only be made by the Lord. Then around grade 12, I got very ill. I picked up quite a bit of weight during my binge eating series, about 6 kgs. That was quite a bit that I put on, and it was very unhealthy weight, extremely unhealthy weight. So in grade 12, when I realized what did I do after a year of just like absolutely letting myself go, I was like, what did I do? I looked at myself and I was not satisfied with what I saw in the mirror. And this was not as this is when I got to know the Lord, and this is where I looked at myself and I'm like, this is not healthy. This is not healthy in the Lord's eyes. This is not healthy for me. So then I started like dieting again, and I thought I was doing it right. I was having oats, I was having brown bread, I wasn't having as many carbs, and then it struck me. I became so severely ill. My tummy used to pain every day. I used to have headaches. I used to be so nauseous that I can't literally eat anything else for like the whole day. And then it turns out I developed severe iron problems, and the fiber could not process in my body the oats, the brown bread, seeds, fruits, everything that I've been eating that I thought was healthy for myself because everyone says so, actually made me so ill. So I had to cut out oats and everything completely and replace it with like normal cereal and white bread and white wraps. I had to replace everything because my body couldn't handle fruits. It still can't. And it couldn't handle fiber. It still can't. And still till this day, I'm sitting here and I see everyone like showing their fruits that they're eating and stuff. And I'm like, I can't really have that. I can't have oats. I saw this advertisement now the other day, like, eat oats, live longer. I'm not going to live very long if I eat oats because it makes me so sick. It makes me very sick to a point where it's debilitating, and it's due to the IBS, and that makes me sick. So I can't have any fiber. I can't have anything fiber related. Fruit, I can have like a little bit of fruit, but not a lot. And that's when I realized we think something's right, but it's not always necessarily right. So after that, I started eating white bread. I started replacing my stuff with things that I knew didn't make me sick. And then I started losing weight again in a very healthy way. And today I'm down about 6-7 kgs again for my length. So I like grew a lot. So I'm like I lost a lot of weight because I grew as well, and then I lost the weight, and now I'm also putting it back on in muscle, which is very exciting. So now I'm going to give you guys tips on this. Is like, that was a little bit about my journey and just like everything. I'm not going to go too in detail with that, just a little bit of a background of me. So I did go through binge eating years where I just binged eat whatever. Did go through years of a year, 2 years of restrictive dieting where I thought I knew what I was doing. And then I went through a year of normal dieting, being okay, eating enough, but not giving my body the right foods and making me sick to a point where I was in debilitating pain. Now, the question you might want to ask is, how did I heal my relationship with food? How did I know what to eat, what not? How did I know how to lose this healthy weight? So that depends on person to person, but here's my top tips on how to do it. So the first one is, when I started discovering the Lord about 2 years ago, this was end of grade 11. This was after my binge eating episode. I looked at myself and I looked in the mirror, and it wasn't oh no, I'm not skinny enough for the world or for what's out there, or skinny like a model. It was like, I'm not healthy. My body is a temple of the Lord, and I'm not healthy. I'm not looking after it properly. The Lord gave me this body and it's so strong, and I'm making it weak by fueling it the wrong way, by working out the wrong way. So the first step is, I started praying and I started asking the Lord, please let me see myself like you see me. Let me see myself the way you see me, so that I can know how to fuel my body, so that I know what to put in my body to make it healthy, to live as if my body is the temple of the Lord, because I have such a strong body, and the Lord gave me a blessing with being able to see, walk properly, everything. So please let me treat my body like the temple it is, and give it the right foods, give it the right exercise, so that I can be healthy. So that's my first step. I started praying about it a lot. Tip number 2 is to not listen to everyone's opinions. Like I always say this in my videos, still till this day, it's like, oh, you're like, don't eat white bread, don't do this. If I don't eat white bread, I get sick. I must eat white bread. I eat high sugar cereal in the mornings, and that is good for me. Like it makes me feel so good about myself, and I haven't gained a single bit of weight from it. I've been losing weight and I've been so healthy. So don't listen to everyone's opinions about how you need to lose weight. Then the third one is to find an exercise that you enjoy and honor the Lord while you do it. So If you like gymming, go to the gym. If you like cycling, go cycle every day. Even if you just like walking, go walk. And while you do it, breathe through that pain and know my Lord gave me this body so that I can exercise, so I can be active, so I can use it. Let me utilize that thoughts and connect it with your pain that you're feeling in your muscles or the breathing that you do. Connect it with that and then breathe through it and say, I have a strong and healthy body. I want to keep it strong and healthy till I'm old. Let me go through. Let me push through. Let me motivate myself with knowing that I'm the temple. My body's the temple of the Lord. Which brings me to tip number 4. Tip number 4 would be to like, how can I say this? To not worry too much. Not worry too much. Don't get on the scale each morning and absolutely not like a kg down. The scale can lie because your body weight changes throughout the month during like different hormone cycles. It changes, and we all know that. So don't listen to the scale and go absolutely mad panicked if it doesn't show like the right amount on the scale. And don't look at yourself every single day and be like, oh, okay, now this is here. Just honor the fact that you are alive, that you can get to eat like food, that you can get to eat, that you can get to go to the gym and just enjoy it. Don't go purely because I need to look a certain way. Just go because it is healthy for your mind and for your soul and for your faith. Then on to the next one, which is don't restrict yourself. Don't ever restrict yourself. I'm not allowed to have milkshake. I'm not allowed to have chocolate. I'm not allowed to have this sugar. Oh no, my calories, I went over for the day. No, like I understand some people need to calorie count, and that is perfectly fine because some people need supplements. And I mean, I have severe iron deficiency, so I need my iron supplements. I've seen I can log my food so that it shows me what food has more iron in, because I do get very fatigued episodes due to my iron. But I still don't do that. But if you need to do that, great. But don't just do that because you want to lose weight. Don't just go and track your calories because you want to lose weight. Calorie tracking can be so dangerous, and I don't think the Lord put us on this earth to be tracking our calories in each food we eat and saying to ourselves, oh no, I had enough for today, but you have like this pain on your tummy because you're so hungry. If you want that chocolate, eat it. What I always say is, if you want biscuits, don't eat 4 biscuits, eat 2. Divide the number that you're currently eating and half it. If you're used to eating a whole slab, eat half a slab. Start with that. If you're used to eating 6 cookies on one sitting, eat 3 cookies. If you're used to eating, I don't know, like 2 pieces of steak, eat 1 piece of steak, and then like obviously more veggies and food that you like. But try half. When I'm talking about half, it's like half your carbs and add more veggies, add more like meats, and then half your carbs and the unhealthy stuff. If you tend to eat like dinner that has sugar in or something, I don't know, half that portion and eat something else like veggies that's a bit more, that would keep you full. Figure out what works for you. I started doing that. I just like, when I have chips, veggies, and like meat, I'll eat enough meat, enough veggies, and then maybe like a little bit less chips. That doesn't always work out. I sometimes just eat whatever I want, but that's where I just want to come down to. It's like when you eat whatever you want and you don't restrict your body isn't going to go on a random Saturday night, oh, now I want to eat the whole pantry. It's going to know, okay, I get treats during the week as well. It's not necessary to eat the whole pantry because I'm fulfilled. And then when it comes to faith, know that walk your journey with the Lord, because overeating tends to come from having a need inside that can't be fulfilled, and then you overeat or you do something else. This is not just with eating, but you tend to overeat because I have a need inside me that's not fulfilled. Or you restrict yourself and you want to look a certain way, and I want to be so skinny, I want to be so this, because I want to be noticed in the world's eyes, because I feel like I'm not noticed. I feel like I'm not good enough. But if you walk your path with the Lord, you know that you are fearfully, wonderfully made. Your body's a temple of the Lord, and He sees you. You don't need to be skinny or a certain weight for Him. He takes you as you are. And then you can build on that and look in the mirror and say, I'm beautiful as I am. But if you want to lose weight, or if you want to build like muscle or gain weight, whatever it is, then look at yourself and say, okay, I'm pretty as I am. The Lord loves me. But I want to do this because I want to feel healthier. And whether that health is with losing weight, gaining weight, whatever, I want to feel healthier. So I'm going to do this, this, and this, so that I can feel healthier and have a temple that honors the Lord. And a temple that honors the Lord is not one that restricts your body from eating, having fatigue, not feeling well, absolutely losing all of your life inside of you because you restrict yourself too much, or overeating and feeling sick all of the time because of food, not having a healthy relationship with food because you are overeating. So if you walk your journey with the Lord, it's going to take all of that away. It's going to take that need to overeat, to restrict, whatever it is, away, and it's going to replace it with healthy habits, with healthy ideas. And yes.